First and foremost, I want to give praise to God because I wouldn't be here without him. But I also want to say this. I see it. You know what I mean? You ever chased something, you ever wanted something so bad, but it was so vague to you? You ever wanted to be successful, you wanted to be wealthy, wanted to have everything you wanted to have, but things kept getting in the way. You almost had a veil over your eyes for so long in your life, right? Going from job to job, failing to meet requirements, demands, expectations, failing to appease your parents, to make them happy, and then failing to make yourself happy because you just couldn't see it. You couldn't see who you were supposed to be. But I made a video a little while ago about the greats, about Virgil Abloh, about the man who made Def Jam Records, and they saw it. Bo Pharrell, Bo, and when I say Bo, I mean those like. It's native to my country, my language. Bo Pharrell, Bo Kanye, Bo Virgil. They saw it, bro. They saw it in their dreams. They got the deposit from God. They got the light, the enlightenment. The same reason why I made this channel and named it what it is I was hoping to see it. I was hoping to understand. I was hoping to see who I was gonna be. The successes of culinary ventures, of social media, of online business, of all these things. But it wasn't just one thing, and I was wondering why it was so hard for me to dictate and for me to say and to actually orate my life as the way I believed it would be. It's because I wasn't meant to be one thing. I just wasn't. I'm not one of those that are stuck in one way. I'm not one of those that really can be bound in one particular fashion to make one dream come true. No, I'm a polymath, man. I have so much more to give to the world than I have time to dig deep in one subject. And I think a lot of people will take this and say, why the hell is he gloating about himself and saying that he sees it? What is this woo-woo bullshit that he's talking about? But I promise you it's not bullshit. I promise you, because I know you're waiting to see it too. A lot of us think that, you know, this comfy little job, this meager expectation that we have to hold from our parents, from the people that have spoken into our lives, is supposed to actually mold us into who we are. But we already have what we're supposed to be and who we're supposed to be deep down inside of us. It's not about regulating ourselves to our expectations that other people have deemed possible for us. No, man, it's so much bigger than that. It's so much bigger than that, and that's the reason why they sponsor people who are bigger, more magnanimous than the rest of us, than the so-called cattle. I mean, dude, how much more you're gonna be a herd animal? And I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying how much more you're gonna behave like one. Because nobody wants to be stuck in mediocrity. Nobody wants to meet another mediocre person when they already feel the same way, dude. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say, you know, birds of a feather flock together and misery breeds company, or vice versa, whatever it goes by. But you don't want that. I don't want that. None of us do. We all want to reach the top. I was listening to one of the wisest people I know, just can't remember their name though. He was saying we all want 4 things: money, sex, power, and wealth. I think the last one isn't wealth. Money, sex, power. Forgot the last one. It's not important, but they're these main base things that we all desire. Fame, money, sex, power, fame. There you go. And it's like we all want these things, and we should all have them if we cannot rid ourselves of the desire. I've been saying this since before the year even started. I didn't want to rid myself of desire. I wanted to play these infinite games so that I could rid myself by going through it, by experiencing the things that I desire, by having them, and finally ridding myself of them once I've gone through and served their purpose and served their use. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm rolling off the cuff, dude. I brought this book. Let me show you. It's a kid's book. But the thing about kids' books is that this is where purity is. And yes, and a grown man wrote this, but it was from the experiences of his childhood. Charles M. Schulz, one of the GOATs. The Peanuts. Everybody seems to love this story, this comic strip, because it's like it's everyone, right? At first I thought, why am I gravitating towards a kid story about a very, melodramatic kid who never gets what he wants in life? But let me read you something. The first part talks about Charlie, right? It talks about meeting the gang and all this stuff, but it speaks about Charlie. And this is what it says about Charlie, what he says. frequently, right? And I gotta find it real quick. It speaks about Charlie saying things like, "It's not wise to lie in bed at night asking yourself questions you can't answer." Like, bro, this is obviously coming from the mind of a grown adult, but he's breathing life into these characters. It's almost like their own souls coming to life, right? And yeah, this is woo woo again, but listen to me. It's more than just a book. It's more than just a character. It's about reflecting back onto what you know is true about yourself, right? And I'm sorry I'm a little bit in your face, but this is what it feels like. It's like it finally hit me in the face, right? But there was something else that he said too. Let's see. If you grit your teeth and show real determination, you'll always have a chance. And that's what this is all about, man. It's like purpose isn't given to us for us to get it for free from the world, right? We aren't here to serve our purpose by playing a gotcha game of lottery and winning the lottery on the first spin, right? Like, we have to apply ourselves. It's not a lottery, spin the wheel, ticket, win your show, whatever, dude. You're supposed to play. You're supposed to enjoy yourself while playing. You're supposed to live the life, to live that creative life. It's like life imitates art. But for it to imitate art, it has to be lived. That's the same reason why, children, pardon me if this offends you, but frankly, I'm not here to not offend you. I'm here to inspire you. We need to keep the kids alive, right? And I'm not talking about the women that have gone through terrible things, but we need to keep the kids alive, the ones that we can keep alive, the ones that it's deemed moral, right? So that they can bring to life what the world needs to see. We're running out of joys, man. We're running out of joys because we're running out of the joyful, pure lives that are supposed to fill this planet. And I'm not saying that I'm bringing apart, a truth that nobody else knows. We all know this, but it finally hit me, man. So as I was saying, it hit me. It came to me. It was clear. I wanted it. I came after it. I wanted to be it. And now I know what I'm going to be. And it's not something that I want to share with the world. It's something that I want the world to see me turn into and for me to have. Because I want to set an example. I want to be the example. I don't want to be the cookie cutter story, the as they call them in the music industry, an industry plant, something like that. I don't want to just oh snap, he said he was gonna get wealthy and then he got wealthy. Well, he probably did fraud, he probably did all these things, and it's like, dude, you're the one who's fraudulent to yourself. You're the one who's not actually accepting your purpose in this world. Go live, man. Get out of the correction and the comfort of everybody who has said that you're doing it wrong. Everything's falling apart because the wind is blowing everything all over the place. But stand still and have a strong foundation and listen and listen and listen and listen and live your life and do everything you can so that you can survive. But keep your ears open, your eyes peeled, your mind sharp, and keep it all receptive so that you can know what to do when the time comes. I'm rocking my Parker from Colorado when I was dirt poor, sleeping in a Walmart parking lot with my family who had nothing better to do, and I lied to all my friends saying, yeah, my dad had a business, a chance to grow. And it's like, I can't do that anymore, man. I can't be fraudulent to my own life, to my own livelihood, and expect people to pay their sympathies. It's like I can't live off of sympathy. I can't live off of sympathy, and neither can you. So don't sympathize. Don't sympathize with the bad thoughts and the feeling to be ashamed and to bow down to peer pressure and all these notions that tell you that you're not good enough to be in their presence. Dude, they're human beings just like you, bro. I'm from a country and a continent that people don't really know a lot about, but thank you, Speed, Speed, right? I show Speed, he went over there, he went to Botswana. Now, we had some scandals, but he went to Botswana, which is where I'm from, and it's like, I'm a dot. I'm a dot on a ball floating in empty space. And it's not as empty as you think. There's stuff in it, but it feels empty. And that's how we all feel. We feel empty until we meet somebody else that is like supposedly the coolest thing we've ever seen. And then we want to appease them. We want to make them feel better than we make ourselves feel. And it's like the word of God says that we should treat others as we treat ourselves, right? That we should, show that same compassion that is within us. Don't put them ahead of you, man. It's within you, and you're supposed to love yourself with the same disdain and degree as you want to, inflate these other people up. So love you, make you happen. Make you happen. Sic parvis magna means greatness from small beginnings. I say it almost every video that I make. I say enlightenment because it's me plus enlightenment, and it's me putting myself out there to show the world that we can all grow and be wiser and be more attuned with who we are. Be more aligned, be more present, be more you. And I'm being more me. So, do the same. This is Enlightenment. I love my show. This is the greatest show on the planet. This is the greatest show on the planet. And I'm not even gonna bat an eye or think twice about it. All right, we're gonna have more content, better content. I'm gonna travel all of my city, all of the world, on a bike with my 2 legs, crawl if I have to finally have what I want, right? And to make better content for you guys. I'm not gonna just keep showing the woodland area of my homestead, right? But bigger and better things, right? Step by step, you take yourself out there, and then you refine when you come back, right? You experience and then you refine. You experience and then you refine. You experience and then you refine until it's perfect, right? Shows on Spotify, shows on YouTube, shows on Apple Podcasts, shows on Instagram, shows on TikTok. It's all coming up to light. I'm gonna be posting longs, shorts. We're gonna grow this channel up out of the ground. It's gonna explode. It's gonna be the greatest thing that this year I've ever seen. I'm not gonna, try to, put too many cherries on top, but the biggest cherry is that it's gonna be the biggest year ever. And I'm so excited that you're a part of it. Thank you all. We love you. Take care. Cheers.